Hello. Yeah, I know. 2 Optimuses in a row. Meh. Don't care. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the current Devastation figures of Optimus and Bumblebee. There is Sideswipe and Wheeljack. Technically... Where'd it go? Technically... I've already reviewed that, and it's just cell shading windows. It's just this one, but cell shaded windows, so don't need to go over that. And then Sideswipe, that mold will get its own video in the future. Because that mold is redundant. Or whatever that word is. Redundant. That's the word. Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at Optimus and Bumblebee today. So we're going to be looking at the first Devastation release, Optimus. And close here on the head. That is a very nice head sculpt. I just noticed his mouse plate has a bit of a chip in it. Cell shaded windows, Autobot insignia right there. His grill abs, yellow in his crotch area. He does have an axe, but that thing is so ugly, I don't care about it. Got some blue. Got blue legs. Yeah, he has a gap in his thigh, but that's for weapon storage. But again, I don't care about that axe. The axe is dumb. Going out the back, yeah, he has wheel butt. Articulation wise, his head can do a full 360. It is not on a ball joint. Get a bit of wiggle room just on the panel. Shoulders can do a full 360. They go in and out. They almost bump into his head. You got bicep rotation, which is snug on mine. 90-degree slight. I think there's 90 degrees bend at the elbow. No wrist rotation, just inward due to transformation. Excuse me. What the heck? Oh, like someone's poking my thumb. Anyways, you have a bit of a waist joint, especially only a bit because the backpack gets in the way. Legs can move forward that far, back that far. Outward, he can do the full splits. You got no thigh rotation, no gappy gappy. You got above the knee rotation. 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet, they cannot move up, but they can move down. And you got ankle tilts. Yeah, itch. Put your arm down, boy. And yeah, Devastation Optimus. So now we will take a look at... There he is. At Devastation Bumblebee. So G1 Bumblebee got 2 Studio Series releases. There's this one, and then there's the 86 version. So yeah, we'll take a quick look at the head. Blue for the eyes, white for the face. I just noticed he's paint chipping after one transformation out his nose. That's a problem with this mold, apparently. His nose will chip during transformation. I wonder if you can rotate his head for transformation. I don't know. Try it later. Big Autobot symbol right there. So, the only cell shading, the front window. Side windows there. A whole lot of yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Give me a sec. Okay, after driving the silliness out from a drink of water, let's get back to B. Yeah, he has a bit of a backpack. He can also hold this as a weapon, but I just keep it on his back because storage. Articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint. Got some wiggle room. Head can do a full 360. You look up all the way to a squirrel. Shoulders are on ball joints. You can do a full 360. In and out. You got a bicep rotation. 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except inward movement, but that's for transformation. You got a waist joint. Legs can move forward that far, back that far before the lights get in the way. Outward, he can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet, they can't move up. They can slightly move down. And you got a bit of ankle tilt. Excuse me. So yeah, while the 86 is a tad bit more posable, this one feels a lot more fun. But we're going to get down to transformation. So we're going to start with the big guy first. So first thing you're going to want to do, we're going to flip out the trailer hitch. This massive trailer hitch. Close his toes, and his heels. We're going to open this panel halfway so we can rotate his back wheels out. Open up. Flip. And just leave his legs alone for now. Next, we're just going to go back here to his wheels. We're going to bring these down. Bring these down. Just like so. We're going to flip up this panel after we rotate his head. Actually, no we don't. No we don't. We don't flip that. Because we're going to do it like this. There we go. So pretty much somewhat 86 Commander style. We're going to rotate him at the waist. 180. We are then going to bring up his legs. Okay, you can't have him in. Let's have his legs together. And we're going to do what 86 does. So bring these bits back. This slot will go over this tab right here. Hey! Okay. Come here, Prime. Second verse is just like the first, so it's not rotating on me. There we go. Now we're going to bend at the elbow, flip the fist in, bring the grill out, bend, rotate, just typical Optimus arm transformation. And then there's just a tab slot connection right here. Also, the smokestacks are packed separately. So if you randomly get this, make sure you don't throw away his smokestacks. Bring that in. Rotate. Come on, Optimus. There we go. There we go. Jeez Louise. And then we just bring these forward for the canisters. And there you go. There is Optimus in his vehicle mode. So take a quick look at the details. The cell shading windows. His grill, his real grill, not both real and faux grill, I guess. Silver for the headlights, bits of yellow picked out. Kind of wish this was yellow, but it is what it is. Autobot insignia right there. Got some, I think, grayish rims. Visible head syndrome. His head's just right there. Well, it's obviously his feet. There is the top. There is the bottom. He rolls as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray, rolling. Now, before we get to B, I'm going to get some more water. Because I ain't going to review anything without my water. So I will be right back. And I am back with water. So now, we're going to transform Mr. B. So first, remove the accoutrement, and we will begin. So first, I'm going to flip his hands in, just like so, and like so. We're going to bring up this panel. Or can he have his head rotated? I don't know. I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to open these all the way up. I'm going to just bring this like that. We're then going to open his chest. No. Wait. Mind you, I've only transformed this once both ways. Rotate his arms. There we go. Bring his arms down on this hinge. Now we can bring up his chest. Bring up his chest. There we go. Bring up his chest. No, you actually have to have his face facing forward. Good to know. Scratch the paint. Scratch the paint on both his nose and his chin. Just like so. Bring this up, just like that. Going to fold this down, like so. Bring his arms out. And then his arms just interlock in the middle. Want to bend his elbows. Bring his arms down. Just like so. We're looking like this so far. I'm going to bring this down and over. I will cover up his arms. Next, we're going to open up his feet. Open up the feet. Flip the wheel out. Flip the wheel out. Ooh, shoulder. Shoulder stiff. Stiff shoulder. Now for the not so fun part, we're going to pretty much double hinge his knee into his leg. Which is a lot easier. Said and done. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to extend it to make it easier. Let's bring this all the way in. Just tab it into place. Flip the foot down. A little clearance. Clearance can go a long ways, Hasbro. It can go a long ways. And then we're just going to bring this panel forward. Like so. And that's a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first, but this time I'm going to get his leg prepped. In, tab his legs together, and then we're just going to bring up, no, okay, bring up like one at a time. So we're looking like that. It's like multiple tabs and slots that just go in. And up. Tab it in. And then these tabs are going to these slots right here. A little finicky transformation, at least to me anyways. And we just plug the guns in for storage. Also, I forgot to mention, Gappy Gappy. Excuse me. Tab his guns in. And there we got Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. I'm not going to transform the 86 one, because I don't feel like it. But yeah, here is Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. Take a quick look at the details. Silver for the headlights and the grille. And the little bumper. Cel-shaded window up front. Autobot symbol still there. Blue for the windows. Red for the tail lights. Arms. Just arms. Bits of the bumper. There is the top. There is the bottom. He rolls as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And just for a little comparison, here he is with Prime. Yeah, he's a bit big in vehicle mode. Because a bug. Bumblebee should not be as big as Prime. But yeah, Devastation, Optimus, and Bumblebee. Optimus, he's alright. Not the greatest Optimus Prime I've dealt with. Not the worst one I've dealt with either. Bumblebee's pretty cool. His transformation's just a tad bit on the finicky side, and the issue with the paint on his face constantly chipping from transformation. So I don't know how often I'll be transforming this Bumblebee because of that issue. And yeah, next time, I don't know what I'm reviewing. You'll just see what I review next. So yeah, until next time, guys. Bye bye.